Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is a lovely new way for me to greet you. I've finally got some soft boxes. I've finally managed to work out how to film video on our lovely Nikon camera. I've got an external microphone. I've got one of the hearts with lights in that all the YouTubers have. Okay, I painted mine black and put a spider on it, but I hope you would expect no less. And I'm going to do a short introductory video today, just really to give you a chance to see if you like this style of video. I'm going to use this style for makeup tutorials. I'm going to do some videos talking about different topics. I'm going to talk about running, which is a huge love of mine. I'm going to talk about fitness, skincare, crafting, all things goth fashion, jewellery. I'm going to talk about television, film. I'm going to talk about a lot of things. So if you're sitting at home bored, now's the time to subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell so that you get a notification every time I upload. Hopefully I'll be able to do that once a week. In these difficult and interesting times that we're living in, I know a lot of people are working from home. I will be working from home as from Monday, so I will still be doing the old 9 to 5, but I hope to be able to get out and exercise as we're instructed to do, and I also hope to be able to do some YouTube recording as well. So first of all, I want to say a big hello, thank you and shout out to my absolute best friend on YouTube, Heavy Metal Mama. Check her out, she's so cool, so fashionable, so lovely. She and I did a get ready with me on her channel a few weeks ago, so check that out. And she tagged me in a project. It's like one of those tag video challenge things where you challenge your friends to pick up where you left off, and she tagged me, and it's 41 things about me that you may or may not want to know. So I'm just going to do a couple to start off this video, just to give you a chance to see if you like this sort of thing, if you can stand the sound of my voice, if you're interested in this sort of thing. The first thing I wanted to talk about though was something that somebody specifically asked me to mention, and that is skincare. So I'm just going to do a little side note about skincare and what's important, and you will of course know that the first and most important thing about skincare is sun protection. You've got to protect your skin against sunshine and sunlight damage all the time. So a moisturizer with a high SPF is the way to go. The most important part of skincare is to use a SPF moisturizer under your foundation. I always use an SPF 15 moisturizer, and I think that's generally enough because I wear quite a heavy or full coverage, as we call it these days, foundation, and that keeps most of the sun away from my skin and stops the sort of damage that I have had done in the past. What happened was, a few years ago now, we were doing the Brighton Marathon, which I've done I think 3 times, and this particular time it started off really drizzly, overcast, rainy, so I haven't put any sun cream on. Normally would put on a complete factor 50 if you're going out in a sunny run that you're going to be out in for a few hours. But because of the start of the day, it looked horrible. There was no forecast for heavy sunshine, and so I had no sun cream on. As soon as we set off, the cloud lifted, the drizzle stopped, and the sun was roasting us, absolutely roasting us. And I ended up having to have a little something biopsied and cut away from the side of my face. So I would urge you, if all you do is have a moisturiser with an SPF in it, then start doing that immediately. I use Superdrug own brand vitamin E day cream and night cream. The night cream is a little bit richer than the day cream, and obviously it doesn't have any SPF in it, but I highly recommend those moisturisers. I use their toners as well, and I also use their micellar water for cleansing. My actual skincare routine, not that many steps compared to some people. Oil-based eye makeup remover, oil-based lipstick remover, same thing usually, because of the liquid lipsticks that I usually wear. Some of them you just can't get them to budge. So oil-based there. I've even tried using actual oils. Superdrug do a black castor oil, which you're supposed to use for your skin and your hair, and I was using it for my hair because since I've been boofing it up a bit, it gets a bit dry with all the product that I've been putting in it, so I've been using this oil in it, and that I did use to get my liquid lipstick off, and it worked a treat. So top tip there. They're micellar water, as I say, for just general cleansing and makeup removal, then a light toner, and then at night cream. Let it sink in, do it again. Let it sink in, do it again. Same in the daytime. Moisturise when you get up, let it sink in, grab a coffee, moisturise again. You cannot moisturise too much, and highly recommend using an eye cream as well. As you progress in years, you will find that the under eye area may get slightly more wisdom in it, shall we just say. So I use a Boots eye cream. It's only about £6 or £7. Boots Expert, I think it's called. Very, very good. You can pay horrendous money for eye creams, but I don't think you really need to, because I've found that with this relatively inexpensive one, it's certainly made a difference, and my under eye area is not as crepey, or even, I use the W word, wrinkled as it had been before. So I would definitely recommend that. Also with skincare, I don't often use abrasive scrubs, but I always do once a week a St. Ives apricot kernel skincare scrub. Don't want to do it too regularly, but once a week I find is enough, and occasionally I'll do one of those things where you stick it on your nose and pull it off like a plaster, but not very often, because I find those are quite drying as well. And from being terribly plagued by acne in my teenage years to now, when I have quite dry, in fact very dry skin, my skin's changed a lot over time, and you will find this, and you'll find different products for different times of your life.